Where do I even begin with this one? Man, I probably poured a solid 8 hours straight into this because I was just having that much fun with it. I love both Pokemon and Digimon, so having an MMORPG made in the same vein left me ecstatic to play. I have been following TemTem for a very long time now, and I have been excited ever since it was announced. I've been watching it slowly grow into something I've been really anticipating. So me being me, I went ahead and reached out to the team behind TemTem, and I asked if they'd be kind enough to hook me up with alpha access. That way I can take a look at the game and see if it's really as good as I am expecting. They were more than happy to oblige, and thus began my descent into the pit of madness. No eating, no drinking, no using the bathroom or even getting up to stretch. Not for a full 8 hours straight. Mrs. Sticks even came over periodically to check on me and make sure I hadn't passed out. That's how bad it had gotten. But I'm sure you guys can relate. TemTem is a very unique styled Kickstarter-backed MMORPG that raised over $500,000 in crowdfunding. That goes to show you exactly how many people are looking for a Pokemon alternative set in an MMO world, right? In TemTem, you capture, well, TemTem with unique discs that you can then summon and store them inside of, like a Pokeball, I guess. You journey across a large, beautiful world to become the very best tamer that there ever was, doing battle with other like-minded tamers along the way. The ultimate goal, however? Defeat the 8 dojo leaders and make your way to becoming a... well, honestly, I don't know what the TemTem equivalent of a Pokemon master is. Like a TemTem master, I guess? Yeah, let's go with that. The game, unlike Pokemon and Digimon, however, if the MMO tag attached isn't clear enough, is set in a complete MMO world. You see hundreds of other tamers running around, doing battle, playing through the story, trading, teaming up, and tackling content together. I'm surprised it took an indie developer to make something like this, honestly. It plays just like Pokemon does. You can hold a maximum of 6 TemTem, fielding 2 at any given time. The enemy can be comprised of up to 2 NPCs or players as well, and can field 1 TemTem each if grouped or 2 if alone. Combat is turn-based, however, unlike in Pokemon, where the Pokemon with the higher speed stat goes first. In TemTem, speed is a crucial factor, sure, but you also have attack priority. I've had my TemTem go earlier than an enemy TemTem purely because I had a skill with a higher priority than theirs. This makes combat, I guess, much more complex, as does the introduction of different damage multipliers. 1/4 damage done, 2 times damage done, 4 times damage done. It's a very interesting concept that is taking a while for me to fully grasp, I will admit, but I feel like I'm getting there. Being a Pokemon fan, I'm used to just, you know, it's not very effective or it's super effective. So this is taking some getting used to for me. Thankfully, each and every attack has their own unique animation, skill description, and well, there's actually another interesting combat mechanic that I'd like to make note of. In Pokemon, you have skills. Those skills have a limited number of usages before you need to heal up at a Pokemon Center. TemTem is different in so that it employs a stamina system where each skill consumes stamina, and after you've consumed the resource completely, you begin to hurt yourself based off of the amount of stamina that your skill would have used otherwise. That means that each and every skill requires you take a moment and decide if it's really worth it to guarantee that kill, or if it'd be better spent using something weaker and just hoping for a kill. There are almost 150, I believe, thus far. I think 141 total, and from what I can tell, each and every single TemTem looks fairly unique. I was surprised. There are 12 elemental types as of right now: Crystal, Digital, Earth, Electric, Fire, Melee, Mental, Nature, Neutral, Toxic, Water, and Wind. Every TemTem can have up to 2 types total, and therefore can be countered by a variety of other types. This makes customizing your party both difficult and easy. You find out the types that you're missing in your party, and then you proceed to search out and capture them, solidifying your team and then limiting potential weakness. But then some people prefer to just, you know, keep what they want. What looks cool, like I do. I've played like every incarnation of Pokemon to have ever been released, even games like Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Coliseum, and I always had a team composition though of Dragonite, Blastoise, Gyarados, Alakazam, and I guess like 2 others that I'd normally use as HM slaves. Actually, surprisingly very impressive. It has a more detailed character creator than most anime MMOs do, so that is definitely saying something. You have several face options, a sizable selection of hairstyles, colors, upper body, lower body, and back outfits and accessories. You can continue to unlock customization options in-game and can freely customize yourself on the fly. Unfortunately, I never had enough money in-game to purchase different attire, but I was working towards it. I just required so many damn potions to keep my TemTem alive throughout the game that I couldn't afford anything else even though I wanted to. Whether TemTem will be a good MMORPG for you depends on whether you like monster collectors. I love them personally, but then I grew up on Pokemon and Digimon. I played Digimon World, the first one, for thousands of hours when I was a kid. I am not kidding you. I replayed Pokemon Yellow and Gold over and over and over until my Game Boy Color broke. Monster collectors are one of my favorite kinds of games, and I never thought that I would see the day when Game Freak released a Pokemon MMO. Come to think of it, I still haven't, but TemTem is the next best thing. It's vibrant, it has personality, it has a pretty gripping story from what I've experienced thus far. It has actual cutscenes that remind me actually a lot of Zelda, now that I come to think about it, and is pretty much everything I want out of a game. Well, I mean, except for PvP. I don't know if PvP is a feature yet or if that's something they're actively working on. I guess we'll have to wait and see as I progress further into the game. If I'm correct, the max level is 39, 49 right now, and as such, I can't really make too much more progress than I already have, but with an expected release date of May 2020, it is just around the corner. So if you enjoy Pokemon games, you're looking for a beautiful new monster collector to play with your partner or friends, then TemTem is where you want to start looking. You can currently secure alpha packs via the Discord store, or you can wait until next year and just go ahead and get the game when it releases then. I'm going to remain up to date with it, and heck, I'll probably be giving away beta keys and copies of the game completely free for people that follow my wife Mrs. Stixon and I on Twitter. But at the end of the day, that is just my opinion, my first impression of this game. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy it? Do you enjoy it? Are you looking forward to eventually trying it out, or do you even want to? Let me know down in the comments below and let's talk about it. Anyway guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.